Okay. See, I can't believe that Demaryius Thomas is only 9 in terms of the top 10 draft choices in Broncos history. He needs to be higher than that.
I mean, here's a guy that came in. We have to remember that pick was controversial at the time because Des Bryant was on the board.
Well, you know, I took him under my wing and obviously molded him to the player that he is today, Raj. And so that's what's made his career. So, I mean, that goes without saying. I wanted to be humble and not say it, but since you pressed me on it, you know, I gotta tell you the truth. No, look, the guy worked extremely hard, and obviously with Peyton Manning, brought that attention to detail, and really you saw his career just take off once Peyton got here.
He's played every game, often through injuries. I mean, the list of injuries he suffered is ridiculous. And he's climbing the ranks. I mean, it's him, Shannon Sharp, and Rod Smith in the top 3 in most receiving categories, so he definitely belongs.
He set a record in one Super Bowl that they lost for receptions against the Seahawks, but he also was an important part of a team that won a Super Bowl, which always enhances your legacy. DT will be remembered fondly here.
Demaryius Thomas has been hot and cold here in Denver. He's been one of the most productive wide receivers in Broncos history. There's always seemed like there's a little more that he can get to, but he's been part of 2 Super Bowl teams, and for the most part, he's done everything the right way on the field.
He's divisive because people just want even more out of him. And also, he does not have a flashy personality. He's been kind of drug into things by Emmanuel Sanders, but that's not DT.
He's DT, he's not Jerry Rice, but he's still very, very, very good. Really turned that quick screen into a weapon for the Broncos offense. Explosive player, can take it to the house at any time.
DT, you know, he loves to compete. He just people show it in different ways, and that's the thing that I think fans don't realize. Is they want you to throw your helmet down and scream and yell, and that's just not his personality. But that doesn't mean that he doesn't care and that it doesn't bother him if things don't go well, because I know I've been in that locker room with him. It does bother him when you know, if he doesn't perform well or if the team doesn't perform well.
He's a guy that just probably doesn't get the respect. I'm glad he's on the list, but probably doesn't get the respect that he deserves because for whatever reason, Bronco fans seem to love to hate Demaryius Thomas, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
One of the really, I think, top 5-7 receivers in the NFL, and a terrific pick by Josh McDaniels. Never forget, Josh McDaniels did have some pretty good picks while he was here. Demaryius Thomas was his best one.